Hi, I'm Joel Reedy, a founding partner at Cornerstone Law Firm in Reading, Pennsylvania. At Cornerstone Law Firm, we help trial lawyers to bring appeals to higher courts in both the state and federal systems. Our lawyers have argued and briefed cases before every court in Pennsylvania and every court in the federal system, all the way up to the Supreme Court of the United States. We've done this on behalf of primary litigants, and in some cases on behalf of amici who have particular issues that they're interested in. So if you're a general practitioner or you're a trial lawyer or a specialist and you have an appeal either that you want to bring or an appeal that you need to defend, why should you hire an appellate specialist? I'll give you a couple of reasons. Appellate work is very specific work, and it's very specialized work. It requires an understanding of how to craft everything from the first post-trial motion and the opening appellate briefs all the way through to oral argument and subsequent appeals with specific issues in mind that might be interesting to the panel or to the courts that you're aiming at persuading. Not every issue is interesting to appellate courts. Of course, they're not going to relitigate factual decisions made by a lower court, and typically the discretion that's given to trial courts is going to kill a lot of poorly crafted appeals. A stronger appeal is one that focuses on how to craft issues of law that are interesting to the appellate court that they might want to make a more definitive statement on. In addition, appellate attorneys can help you to figure out what the highest court with a discretionary docket can grant an appeal on. So even when you're in the lower court, you need to start preserving issues that, for example, the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania might be interested in, things that might result in a split between the Superior Court and the Commonwealth Court on an issue of law, or issues that are important in Pennsylvania law that are issues of first impression. These are the types of things that if you're watching for them and looking for them, they can really strengthen your chances on appeal. In addition, it's important that you have an appellate attorney who is skilled at oral argument. Not everything is decided on the briefs. Briefs are vitally important. Writing and drafting them is extremely important, but it's also important to know how to handle the very unique format of a multi-judge panel on appeal who is interested in arguing with you and knowing the signals that they are giving. A lot of people can really hurt their appeals by not being able to respond effectively and in the form that appellate judges are going to want to hear answers. Sometimes people try to fight hypos, they argue with the judges, sometimes they're distracted by too many questioners and they don't handle that well. Having somebody who's skilled at oral argument and who will prepare appropriately for those oral arguments is really important. At Cornerstone Law Firm, we help trial practitioners at every phase of litigation. So if you're in trial and you want to make sure you're not making omissions or waiving anything, and if you're ready to file your first post-trial brief in a civil case, or if you're preparing to defend anything on appeal, we'd like to hear from you and we'd like to talk about your options. Give us a call and let us know how we can help you.